Honestly, I'm feeling very nervous because after such a amazing presentation by Brit sir, uh, when everything has moved on so fast and so good, so I'll try to keep pace. Thank you, Anurag. Thank you, E4M and the group for inviting me over. So, are we good to start?
लखनऊ में हुए एक अनूठे ड्रोन शो की बहुत प्रशंसा की। इस ड्रोन शो ने सबका दिल जीत लिया। आज का ये इवेंट बहुत लंबे कालखंड तक प्रभाव पैदा करेगा। इसलिए राजनाथ जी और उनकी पूरी टीम अनेक अनेक अभिनंदन की अधिकारी।
That's been our journey with some sweet experiences. We've been privileged to do some mega events. And so let me introduce myself, already introduced by our dear friend. I'm Lalit Gattani. I'm the founder and the CEO of Showcraft Global. We have been crafting unforgettable experiences for over 2.5 decades. Events that range from weddings to global summits. And during this time, I have witnessed incredible transformation in the industry, how the industry has moved and scaled up in creativity, technology, and global impact. So I'm really feeling very empowered, and I'm feeling very strong, and especially after Brit sir's presentation, ultra strong. And times are changing. So we are talking going into the future, how do we decode what's going to happen in the future? When I started Showcraft, India's biggest event was a cricket match on Doordarshan, sir. And today we are organizing product launches in the metaverse and weddings with the drone choreographies. It's a complete evolution, and that's what I'm here to talk about today, the journey, the challenges, and most importantly, the opportunities that lie ahead. The future of event economics, decoding the big India promise. When I started in this industry, I could have never imagined the incredible journey that would take me on. But here we are, 25 years. By the way, we complete 25th next year. So January is going to be our 25th year. And what better topic to discuss than the future of event economics? I like to explain the future of Indian events, the event industry in India, also the world over, especially in India, as infinite. This is the symbol and this is the term which explains, as far as I'm concerned, how I see Indian events shaping up in future. So for the event industry, it's India infinite. We have infinite talent, infinite opportunities, and infinite avenues. You guys made me decode the future, so I felt like Nostradamus. So I'm going to be, sharing the prophecies of myself that as to how I feel and what I think is going to be the future. So India is not just a market, it's a phenomena waiting to unfold. We haven't seen anything as yet. The growth in the event industry is really not happened the way we foresee and we look at it from this year onwards.
We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions, we are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
So I think after winning World Cups and few other achievements, the event industry is poised to become the champions and kind of winning the world, the hearts of the world, and doing events not only in India but going out and doing good events. So I am deliberately not getting too much into data because all of you are fairly aware about what the data is, what it sounds like, what it looks like. 2047, we are all trying to become a superpower, economic superpower. So the cost competitiveness has always been a strength, and in events also, that's the strength. Affordable services, we provide high quality event services at a fraction of the cost compared to the Western countries. The skilled workforce, a large pool of event professionals, designers, and technicians ensures world-class execution. And it's not only that good executions were happening abroad. Now, if you see, the quality of the executions in India has really gone up. So the technological prowess in IT and digital infrastructure, we are already number one. That has helped us in building technicians and skilled people to develop solutions like augmented reality, virtual reality, and artificial intelligence. The future beholds us to be a powerhouse in designing and executing events abroad. We have been doing it here now. Things have scaled up. I see the future where we will go out and do events.
We will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street. You're gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it now. We will rock you. Yeah, we will rock you.
So I think we are all set to rock the world. And as we've been doing in various other sectors, the event industry is all set to rock the world. And there has been a great discussion, talk about artificial intelligence taking over and artificial intelligence kind of cutting into lots of works and stuff like that. So I feel personally that events are AI neutral. AI is an enabler. AI is a tool and can never be the master when it comes to events. We still need boots. I mean, AI could have designed this event, but I still need Gopal to run the audio console. I still need my folks here who run behind the console. I still need all of you to sit here and hear to what has been curated and so on and so forth. So event industry is absolutely looking at AI as an enabler. And how do we look at it as an enabler? So just a small theme, like suppose we were to do a cultural evening with theme as Deepavali. So what would AI do? And how do I take it forward from what AI has done? So I create a nice set. I create a nice design using AI. But then I need people here, the people who are in the industry, to execute them. Similarly, say the dance forms of India. So if I were to sit and do it without the help of AI, it would take me a lot of time. It will take me a lot of studio time to design, to create. But if I punch in my keywords, what I get. These are some projects we are in the process of executing soon. So what you're seeing here will be done, executed very soon. Similarly, say, so you think of, so here Apsaras. Now Apsaras is something which AI is not going to tell you. You have to think of something, you have to be creative, innovative, think of a concept and use AI as a tool. This is what we did. So we strongly feel, once again, I like to say that AI is a fantastic tool, and a lot of event companies are today becoming AI enabled. And our studio is fully AI enabled. Our creative team is fully AI enabled, and it's really helping us in visualizing and creating large format thoughts, which eventually the team will come and execute on the ground. So call the magicians. That's what they say. And especially when the event managers are there. While in India, like one of the most common challenges, I don't know, 15th August, Independence Day happens every year, we all know. So why can't the tender or why can't the work start, say, in January? Why will it start in July? And then it happens. So we are the last ones to be recalled. The marketing team, I'm sure a lot of my marketing friends are here. So, we are the last thing which comes to your mind. Okay, ab event walon ko bula lo. They have a magic wand and they'll execute it. And once I was talking to a secretary, Government of India, and the same thing, he said, when 15th August happens, every year we know it, so why do we have to start planning in June? We did 3 Independence Day events. He said, because you guys always deliver. So I think we as an event industry, the future is that we have to understand that this delivery is by accident. There is always a probability of something going wrong. Yes, we have been able to deliver. The whole industry, there are a lot of agencies who are able to deliver big events, huge events in short time. But the future should not be keeping these things in mind. We need to plan. You go abroad, things are planned months in advance. So that's just one thought. And the reason we have been able to deliver is, I think, what has shaped the Indian event manager. And today we are, as I keep saying, that for me, every event is a surgical strike. And everybody who works in an event company is a commando. So we are prepared to go for those surgical strikes, execute things within given budgets, within given times, which gives us an edge in the future to deliver such amazing experiences to the world. For us, my friends, events always invite a reaction. And that reaction is, and what a feeling it is doing these events. And I just want to share 2 videos with you of these 2 are one of the most cherished events and moments for me. As I keep saying that from event managers over the years, we have become experienced managers. And the future is going to make us experiential managers. So this was an event which had more technique than technology. I always feel that we should not be using technology for the sake of using technology. It's the creative which drives the medium. It is not the medium which drives the creative. So we were doing this National Games opening ceremony in Goa, the last National Games. There we used a lot of technology. This was supposed to be a very glitzy, nowhere close to Sir, but we are trying to be there. India is trying to be there. Well, I wouldn't say nowhere close, I would say very close.
मैं 37वें राष्ट्रीय खेलों की शुरुआत की घोषणा करता हूं।
टोक्यो ओलंपिक्स में जीते मेडल और 2018 एशियन गेम्स में सीधे और 2018 कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स में जीते 66 और इस बार एशियन गेम्स में 100 नहीं 100 के बाद India, India, get set, go, Vande Mataram.
Thank you. So we have a strategic advantage, as I said earlier, that we are cost efficient, we are very creative. Creativity has been in Indians for ages and for centuries rather. And we are all set to get delivering these events for the international clients. We are doing it for Indian. We are using state-of-the-art technologies. We are using state-of-the-art lighting. We are using state-of-the-art curation, which is most critical because the hardware is not enough. You need to curate things to use the hardware well. So we have world-class venues. That's the future for us. We've got advanced convention centers and stadiums and exhibition spaces. We have Bharat Mandapam, we have Yashobhumi, we have Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium in Ahmedabad, we have the Hyderabad International Convention Center, Mahatma Mandir. These are all top-class centers which are designed to do events. Here you can use your creativity, you can use your knowledge of hardware, merge creativity with good state-of-the-art technology and give amazing experiences. Smart cities. The future is going to see over 100 smart cities. Now these smart cities are also very, very tailor-made cities where you can do events and create experiences. The event-driven tourism, festivals like the Kumbh, the Jaipur Literature Festival. I was talking to Sanjoy, who does Teamworks, who does very amazing data he gives. Jaipur Literature Festival as the event is approximately, I may be wrong, but say approximately 20 crores. But the economy, the money it brings in the economy, the local Jaipur economy is over 50 crores. Last year or last to last year, there was some calculation done by ENY. It said almost 100 crores of revenue came into the city because of the festival. Similarly, we can calculate sunburn and so on and so forth. The only hitch we have, and unfortunately, this happened when Diljit in his last concert declared that I'm not going to do concerts in India till the infrastructure is set up. That's pretty sad. And the future is going to be the only one area where I see things which needs very good course correction is infrastructure, especially infrastructure for large format private events. We do only large format government events and political events. So for us, the infrastructure and the whole machinery is always available. But when I speak to my friends, when they do large format private events, the kind of problems they face. So I think that's one part which we need to crack. And not to be missed, the most important, wedding tourism. Amazing, amazing. Look at the figures. Look at the way people are coming into our country and doing weddings. Right now, the process is only with NRIs. But the latest trend is the foreigners are also coming in and doing their weddings here. So, I wouldn't be surprised that people start doing weddings in a city like Ayodhya. So, there are so many new centers coming up. Religious tourism. Religious tourism is, for all us, Kumbh is one great example. And there are so many other festivals which happen. Sports, the biggest driver, what's going to drive us in future to decode the future economics is to understand the sporting events. If you see in India, we've got, sorry, I'll come to that. In India, we've got Khelo India. So Khelo India has 20 editions now. So it's growing every year. Khelo India University Games, Khelo India Para Games, Khelo India Youth Games, so on and so forth. Huge amount of monies are being spent on ceremonies. Huge amount of monies are being spent on overlays to build these infrastructures for the games, which are temporary infrastructures. And it's all resulting in a bright future for the event industry, especially those of you who are trying to or wanting to venture into sports. So we have a rising middle class. I mean, we all know this. So rising middle class gives us consumption, and consumption helps us in creating experiences. Increased corporate spending. The Indian and foreign client, the foreign brands are also spending a lot of money here. And this trend, as we see, is growing over the years or the next few years. The Indian government, who's the biggest event manager? The Indian government and our Prime Minister. So we are lucky to have this Prime Minister. So because as long as he's there, the industry is bound to grow leaps and bounds. And what he has done and what he has shown, the efficacy of events, I don't think anybody, personally, I don't think anybody will come. But if somebody comes, they can ignore the importance of events and creating experiences. So the Indian government has emerged as the largest event organizer. You'll be surprised, there are guesstimates that the government spend on events across the country is over 100,000 crores. Now, the videos which I shared earlier with you, every element, if Neeraj Chopra wins a medal, there's an event. If Bhanu wins a medal, there's an event. If there's a successful, there is a road, Atal Setu was made, there was a grand event. So in future, these projects are going to multiply. And when these projects multiply, the scope of events multiply.
We can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. If this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
So we have been showcasing our leadership, the event industry leadership now lately in government events, especially the international events like the G20, and Pravasi Bharatiya is also kind of an international event. Huge amount of monies are being spent. You'll be surprised that in Odisha, which is hosting the Pravasi Divas, there are at least 100 events which are happening around the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. So that is the kind of money, and this is going to increase in the years to come. The G20 presidency impact has been huge. It has shown the world that what India is capable of in terms of hosting an event. And from center to states, even the states have started putting in a lot of money, and this is growing. The estimate is that the states alone, like if you see, there are so many festivals, which were regional festivals in the states, have really gained a lot of traction, and they've been amplified amazingly. And there are some ministries, the government central ministries who've been pioneering. So we happen to be involved with a lot of them. So the plans for the future is the government also wants the event industry to not only perform in India, but go out and perform for the world. That's the future. And there's a very big conference, I don't know if most of you may be aware of, there's a very, very big conference, which is the pet project of the Prime Minister coming up in February, called Waves. Waves is going to be exclusively dedicated to content generation. And we feel that events are one of the largest content creators. So we can elevate India's economy to global leadership position. Everyone here, whether you are in the event industry or you're not in the event industry, should believe that we can do it. That's the vision with which I would like to conclude.
If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Thank you. And I would like to replace I with we. So we believe we can fly, and that's the future for us. Thank you very much.